evil empire, laughing all the way to the...
Ever since I watched the anime Kuzo no Honkai, where a guy had to go through a lot of pain and hardship just to get to his love in the end, it made me wonder if such scenarios still exist. To me, saying that is totally a shonen thing would be overkill, as I've seen many shoujo manga depicting this kind of circumstance. I've noticed that the majority of the suggestions follow a storyline where the girl is reluctant to go out with the guy solely because he is more mature than him, and has far more realistic goals. For whatever it's worth, I've come up with a list of top 10 manhwas where the girl rejects the boy but ends up regretting it in the future. Number 10. Back to Rule Again. If you want some manhwas where the girl rejects boy and regrets it, this is your manhwa. It has a good start, but that's the only thing it had. The art design is very well done, and we're given some background information on some of the characters that are traveling with a young fan. The story does have some holes in it, but all comes around to make a plot slowly throughout, which I found enjoyable. You can also summon shadow soldiers just like solo leveling. Number 9. Apocalyptic Super System. The end of the world is coming, terror covers the whole world, and the earth becomes a hunting ground for zombies and mutants. Zhao Tianlei accidentally obtained a mysterious super system, although he is not a saint. Seeing the tragic situation in the world and the death of his classmates, how he can stand by and look at how Zhao Tianlei, who has a super upgrade and exchange system, means humans fight against corpses. Restore human civilization. It's a pretty good one, to be honest. Number 8. God-level fisherman. Who says that breeding cannot make a fortune? Fish farming, ship farming, salvaging a sunken ship, and the bubble star supermodel. This is the story of fisherman Xiao Peng, who became the richest man in the world with a small fish farm. Another typical urban Chinese story, this time in the form of the cultivation book rather than a system or reincarnation. Regardless, he gets strong and all kinds of benefits, having to do absolutely nothing to gain them. Return is here, yos. I'm kidding. Number 7. Return from the world of Immortals. One of the stories where the MC is trashed but suddenly awakens his past memories, thus beginning to rise above all. I really like these kind of stories where the MCs from Janjia or Zuvia or Vujia world gets back his previous world memories and uses them in the current modern world to gain influence, fame, or money. The great emperor Sheng Shui is in the immortal world, whose name was on Earth was Tang Shu. Or should I say Tang Shui. He died in a disaster. After his death, part of his soul comes back to his body on Earth. Number 6. Cultivation return on campus. He was the strongest and ruthless emperor in the immortal world, and the immortals at the same level are completely obedient before him. He made the golden dragon surrender and took it as a mount. The legendary white tiger became a kitty. The vermilion bird became the KFC, slept with the 9 heavens fairy, did the striptease dance in the heavenly king's palace, and now has returned to the city, becoming an ordinary mortal teacher and is talking nonsense with you. That, little sister, you dress well. I'm here to teach you all to be a proper human of the society. Number 5. Rebirth of Abandoned Young Master. Another manga where the MC gets rejected by a girl 300 years ago, abandoned young Master Zhuo were thrown into the sea. But unfortunately, the Master Zunjun passed through the earth, taking him away from the earth, and started his route to cultivation, sweeping the universe. 300 years later, Zhuo failed his breakthrough, returned to the past. He was happy to face his cold-blooded wife who let him down for the first life. Number 4. Rebirth of the Urban Immortal Cultivator. It's a really well-written manhwa. During the anti-cataclysm period, the monk Chen Fenyo fell into the catastrophe of the day, but he dreamed of returning to the Earth's young age in 500 years. In the last life, I was at the top of the universe, overlooking the world, and no one was accompanied. This world is only willing to live with the right person. After 500 years, the immortal reborn and returned to the city to make up for the regret and play the story of pretending to be weak. The story has several good things to mention and several things that could have been done better. Number 3. My Wife is a Demon Queen. This is definitely a must-read. Well, you have a classic isekai with a normal human being who is transferred to another world because of a ring. This, of course, that seems cliche, and you were thinking about an overpowered MC with a hidden power because he's the incarnation. I would recommend this to anyone who likes overpowered or smart MCs. But there's such a slow pacing. very slow story and romance progress. But the tournament, of course, that arc of the tournament is the worst tournament arc I've ever seen. Yikes, there's nothing fun about it. Number 2, Duke Pendragon. Pretty solid, classic, but cool. Read it as the art because that's the only reason. The art is gorgeous, so that's the only reason I'm watching it. Also, in this manga, girls tried to reject, but the MC rejects the girl, and it was worth the read. Ravenwald, the second son of a lowly nobleman, had been branded as a traitor with the promise of a pardon. He was sent to fight monsters with the worst unit in the world, the Rakshaha, or should I say the Raksaha. Or in this case, it's the Rakshasa corpse. Raven survived 10 years in a place where only, some would last that much, but damn. One day before his pardon, he was on his final mission on the battlefield alongside Aaron Pendragon, heir to the Pendragon Duchy, when everything crumbled before his very eyes. Number 1. The Heavenly Demon Can't Live a Normal Life. This was one of the favorite mangas I've ever had. The art is average, not outstanding in any way, whether it's good or bad. Heavenly Demon, Baek Jong-hyuk, opens his eyes as the eldest son in the Dimitri family, known as the Fool of the Dimitri family. Pushed over by the second son, the world's opinion is irrelevant. Heavenly Demon, no, Roman Dimitri cannot live a normal life. All in all, I think it's a very, very cool story. And if you have time to waste, this is it. But it's a very good one at the same time. That's all for today. I hope you all enjoyed the video, because if you did, please hit that like button and share with all your friends and family, and also subscribe for more Top 10. Stay safe and take care. My name is Zeta Khan, and I'm the voice of the voiceless. See you next time.